There we go. What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. This is going to be day 2 in the new time. All right, new time. That's okay. We'll figure it all out. Emerald word of the day, exclamation point QOL, Frank, Germany. Frank, Germany. Now, while we do this, thought that I would continue to discuss the time changes. Fully expect most of you to be here consistently when you can. Don't feel like you got to watch me at a time that doesn't work for you. All right, you don't have to watch me at all. Like, I appreciate people hanging out with me during my live streams, but you don't have to be here. I've gotten a couple of messages about people that the time just isn't working for them because it's like an hour difference than what it used to be. Mostly people outside of the United States messaging me that. I just want to let everybody know, Frank Germany's here, web player. I just want to let everybody know, just hanging out, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there is more than enough for me. So, if you want to watch the replay, if you want to skip the live streams until the time changes again, if you just want to catch my, my shorter videos, web server 185. Thanks, Frank. Then, just you spending any time at all on my channel is really enough for me. Don't feel obligated to go out of your way. I know a lot of people watch me like on their lunch break. I know a lot of people watch me like, around dinner time, depending on where you are in the world. It's not that big a deal. I mean, I appreciate people being here on my live streams, but it's not going to cause my family to go hungry. If that makes sense. We're doing great. And here in a couple of weeks, the rest of the world's time will change. I think it's the 30th. And we'll all be back on track. But if you can, drop by and say hi, drop a like or a comment or whatever, then yeah. No pressure. All good things. I love you all, like I said. So we have a couple of quality of life changes today. I found out, for one reason or another, I don't seem to have, I don't have the new arena on this account. I thought I did, and I'm pretty sure I did at one time. I don't know. I don't know. There was some changes announced today. You could send him $10. Yeah. There was some changes announced today on Hero Wars Alliance. And first of all, Galahad has got fangs. I'm a little unsettled by Galahad's fangs. All right. I'm a little unsettled by your dental work there. Like, that just... Anyway. Let's see. Climb the 19 leagues to unlock progressively better rewards. Aim for the top 4 leagues, which have limited spots ranging from 20,000 down to just 50 elite guardians. So the top 50, that's the big winners, right? Choose opponents strategically with the new rating system. Defeating higher rated opponents will boost your trophies faster. Right? Always nice. Always nice. He does have vampirism. Very true, Tom A. But I think he's given vampirism from his items, not from his innate ability. All right? I don't think he has the stat innately like other heroes do. All right? Make the most of the new seasonal structure. New season structure lasts 28 days, ending with special rewards. If you reach Emerald 1, you'll kick off the next season with a strong starting point. So, I was going to discuss this arena, but I don't have it. Let me maybe change servers. Why is it that I don't have the new... I don't understand this. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Peach looks amazing. Peach is a good hero. I was going to ask you guys, when's the last time anybody saw a Raid Shadow Legends offer in Tapjoy or Digital Turbine? I was looking for them yesterday and then a little bit this morning. I don't think, I don't know if I've just already completed it on this Android account. You don't have it yet either. Yeah. We're going to let this load a little bit. So the big thing is the seasonal reward for the Legends League, the top 50 players. The top 50 players Legends League gets a unique prize, a skin. I know it's a little cut off from the chat. Yeah. You know, we've got the daily rewards here that are not as good as they used to be. The promotion reward, the seasonal reward. Yeah. Find the arena. I have the old arena menu. Let's see. Are we loaded up? We are. Okay. So this is another account, another server on the same account, I should say. Hero Arena. Yeah, I mean, it's not changed. All right, well. The rewards are better. The higher you climb, the more emeralds you earn every day, up to 1,500. Up to 1,500. So this, in my opinion, is a huge change. A huge change, but only for the best players. You know, the problem with the new arena is that it's inter-server, right? Meaning you fight players from all over the world, not just from your server. So the new players, the new accounts, they are no longer put up against other new players on their new server. As they progress through the ranks, they are placed against more and more difficult opponents. The longer a player plays Hero Wars, the more options that they have, the more variety of teams that they can use on defense and offense. You know, in that regard, it kind of sucks. But getting up to 50, like getting 1,500 emeralds a day at the top spots is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And a skin, right? I'm a little concerned about the skin for the top 50 players. I like it. I like it for two reasons. First of all, a lot of people feel like they have to have every skin. A lot of people feel like they have to have every skin in order to be competitive in Guild War. And if you do that, if you have that mindset, then everybody basically in your Guild War needs to be, all of the champions in your Guild War need to be chasing that skin, right? If you have a guild that is expected to be in the top leagues, right? The whatever league it is, the Royal League or the Duke's League or whatever. I can't remember which one it is. Then, you know, you rely on other members of your guild to show up, as it were, to be there, to win their fights, to train even, right? I know that I don't train. Do as I say, not as I do. You know, very good expression as a parent. Many millions of parents throughout the ages have used that expression. But this is more of an individual effort. Okay? You don't have to rely on your guild to get this skin. It's all on you. It's all on you. It's all on you to be high ranking in Arena. You don't rely on other guild members to show up. Now, that being said, you do hope that the top 50 is filled with your guild members, right? So that you all get access to that new skin. Hopefully that new skin, whatever it is, hopefully it is good, right? Hopefully it's a good chase item. If it's just a cosmetic item, I think it'll be less interesting. But this is the kind of thing that I like to see. This is something that I wish Hero Wars Dominion Era would also adopt. Scarcity creates value, okay? It's fake value. But the game is full of stuff like that. The game is already full of intentionally high demand, low supply things. High demand, low supply things like skins. You need 1.5 million skin stones to level up a team's skins. All right, so skin stones are in high demand. Never have enough of them, right? I like a skin as a top reward. The question then comes in is like, how can I get that skin in the future? You have to balance the time. If the skin is a reward, and then you can just buy it for $15 next month. It was Yasmin. Cool. Yeah, if you can just buy it for $15 next month. Oh, yeah. I have that same thing. I guess I'll load that up so that we can have it going there. If the reward is a skin and then the next month you can just buy it for $15, that really devalues it. You know what I mean? It really devalues it. So the arena, let's go to the leagues, top 300. And it's still not showing for me. Oh, there it is. The League Arena skin. I guess I should get after this, huh? So I can get some ranks. Man, look at this effort. Zeus is level 81 already. Oh, man. Xerxes, Gloomy Oasis. Anyway, I don't know if this Yasmin skin is going to be the same skin that is going to be on mobile, but, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. It says here, where did it say? Yeah, it says, this prize may change in future updates, so follow us on social media. Stay tuned. Which platform is the new arena in? Glenn, the new arena is coming to all versions of Hero Wars. Mobile, Facebook web, the other 3 or 4 versions of the game. Chaos Chronicles or whatever it's called in Russia. Coming to all of them. Excuse me. Let's choose a winner. David. David literally just entered. If you're going to do the 30K spins for Ascension Asgard, I suggest waiting to the last day. Triple dip on the spin emeralds. Ooh, let's check that out, Fo. That's a good idea. David literally just entered and then he left. Oh, there we go. There they are. Good stuff. All right, so over on Hero Wars Facebook and web, this is huge news for me. This is even better news than the arena free skin, I guess. I don't know how you feel about the skin, but this is huge news for me. Okay, so Hero Wars Dominion Era web players, their daily event reset is at 2 a.m. UTC, and Facebook, for whatever reason, was moved to 5 a.m. UTC. I don't know why. I don't know why it was done this way. I can't remember when exactly it changed. I think it has something to do with Facebook something. But now the Facebook version of Hero Wars Dominion Era has the nice opportunity for people in the US. If you don't live in the United States, this is actually a problem. This is actually a problem because, you know, it's 2 hours earlier, which isn't a huge deal, but it moves it from 11 p.m. to 9 p.m. for us. But if it's like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or even 5 a.m. for you, then now it's like 3 a.m. A lot of people aren't going to be touching the game until they wake up anyway, but a lot of people stay up for this kind of thing. And I think the people that stay up, I think the people that live in a part of the world or have a job or a lifestyle that allows you to stay up for this kind of thing, which I do a lot, I think that it's going to be very beneficial for those people. However, if you live in a part of the world that you get up and it's there, I think that, I don't know. I think that a lot of people it's not going to change. Like there's a huge chunk of the world that it's not going to change at all for them because they don't touch Hero Wars until they wake up anyway. Like generally speaking, an event that goes live, like Time of the Fearless, for example, went live today. It actually went live last night for me. It went live at 11 p.m. last night, Time of the Fearless. And, if it's a good event, like a new hero event or something, then I would stay up and I would make videos at 11 p.m. at night. But the rest of the time, Ascension to Asgard event went live. One of the worst events in all of Hero Wars Dominion era. I'm not staying up for that. I'm just playing it when I wake up. All right? I can tell you it's a huge personal quality of life change for me. It's 2 hours earlier that I can get done with a video if I have to make a video that night, or if I want to make a video that night, or multiple videos that night. I can get it out of the way much earlier. In fact, it turns a 1 to 2 a.m., going to bed at 1 to 2 a.m., it turns going to bed at like 11 to midnight, which is a big change because I have to get up at, 5:30, 6 o'clock every day. It's big. It's big. The reasoning for this adjustment will help optimize update testing and better align these processes with the web version, ultimately ensuring more stable game performance. All of that seems like made up mumbo jumbo. It makes sense, though, to have one rollout. The big problem that I see is a lot of events are buggy at launch, and Facebook players have been able to take advantage of web players suffering through the bugs, and then they usually have it fixed by the time the Facebook version goes live. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a downside. But whatever. Brian says, I'm extremely unhappy with this. Having Guild War start at 2 a.m. and end 1 p.m. is terrible. It can be fixed. Does the Guild War change? Does the Guild War time change? I don't think Guild War is tied to it. Yeah. Many people will no longer be able to take part in the game. We in Germany go to work at 7 and don't finish before 4. So no Guild War. Okay, so everybody's completely misinterpreting this. Event times. It doesn't change daily quest resets. That's based on your local time zone. And Guild War is a set time, I believe. Yeah, Guild War has nothing to do. I don't think Guild War is affected at all. Huge quality of life change, in my opinion. Huge. Does it affect rewards time? No, because rewards time is based on your account. So I'm assuming you're talking about arena rewards time. It comes every day at 20, which is 8 p.m. your time. St. Clair Rodney, that is, I believe you are incorrect there. I believe you are incorrect. Unless that's an official post from someplace. Seems like you're copying and paste it from somewhere. Guild War will change. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then. Somebody on web right now, how much time do you have left on Guild War? Does your Guild War end in 3 hours and 33 minutes? Or does your Guild War end in 5 hours and 33 minutes? I can't look at it on this account because it's a test account, but 3-ish hours? Okay, then I guess it does affect it. I had no idea. 2 hours and 33 minutes? 4 hours? Okay, now who's right here? 2.5 hours? 2.5 hours? 2 hours, 33 minutes. Why is it 3 hours off? Ends in 1.5 hours? 2 hours and 32 minutes. Three hours and 29 minutes. $5 a.m. It should be 3 hours off. Yeah, it should be 3 hours. So 2 hours and 30 minutes does make sense. Huh. Wow. Web and Facebook. I didn't know that, Chris Hauser. I had no idea. Okay, well, this is a huge problem then. It's a huge problem for people that play the Facebook version. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. So the bad news is the majority of the player base that they're catering to are English speaking players. Yeah. 8 hours, 32 minutes. Yeah, so 3 hours off. Okay. I guess it does affect Guild Wars. Europe, we haven't changed. Yeah, David, it's in like 18 days, right? Like 2.5 weeks ish. Huh. Well, that is a bummer. Huge problem. That's a huge problem. Wayne's Tam. Bunch of repeat winners today. 101 people have entered. 150 people are watching. You wake up at 3 a.m. to play Guild War. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't even know. I had no idea. I'll bet a future entry to the list. You think so? Web player. Nice. Well, I apologize. I had no idea. Huh. Yeah, I usually have plenty of time for Guild War, but it's later in the day. Yeah, that's gonna really impact some players. So that's like it's like 5:30 p.m. in Europe, right? 6:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. I don't know. I can't remember. Egg for the cleanup. All right. Let's have a little fun. Let's get some PvP in here. We got to work on this Citadel. Ig has claimed this location. Should I clear the town? Oh, man. We got some misses today, guys. Not good. But that's okay. It'd be that way sometimes. You know, it just be that way. So Colonel Rose from Australia, I guess. We got a slow team here. We're gonna use Kark Blender for this team. All right, we're going to use Kark Blender. I think that any Blender line will work really well versus this lineup. I am especially... No, we're going to leave this with Vex, Albus, Mara. Okay, so the Rufus tank is going to fall over eventually, right? We're not really too worried about the Rufus tank. What ends up usually being the case is close to the end, we have to finish them off. Heidi, Iris, Dorian is a very strong team. It's a very, 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 very strong team. And the number one problem with Heidi, Iris, Dorian is that it's slow. It's slower than the all offense teams, the Dante, Gus, Orion teams, the Heidi, Amira, Nebula teams. Those even have a tank, right? But still they're slower. The Qingmao, Kark, or Ishmael, or Kira, or Isaac Blender teams, right? They're just not quite fast enough. Very effective teams, but they don't do what they're supposed to do fast enough. Now, you can take a look at the team on the right, and it will generally defeat most Dante teams. Most Dante teams. I think that they would have had a better chance here if they were to use Chorus as a team pet. We're going to try to knock Heidi out of camouflage using Nebula. Or keep him out, rather. I tried to counter his ult right there with Nebula. I'm trying to keep Heidi's energy low, but he keeps ulting before Nebula can send in her Hadoken. See if I can get it here. I think I got it. I think I countered it that time. It's a little bit slower. We're dodging. I mean, we're getting dodged a lot. We might lose this. Just bad luck. Sure enough. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, we're going to turn off auto so that we stop with the... We're not going to use Sebastian either because we don't want to do the critical hit with the pure damage. We're going to keep this going. We're going to keep playing in manual mode until about right here. I actually should have ulted before Axel ulted there, but that's okay. We are going to lose because of a timeout. No, we're not. Should have just played in auto mode. Should have just played in auto mode from the get-go. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. Okay, so a little bit easier of a team is this one right here. I have been thinking a lot about Ninja Turtles over the last 24 hours. Yesterday we had a almost win out of basically a guaranteed loss. I thought for sure that after I lost Isaac to Kark, that we were going to just completely get wiped. But Ninja Turtles in Dorian's aura ended up lasting and killing 2 or 3 more heroes. I've been thinking a lot about teams that can push Dorian forward enough that the Ninja Turtles are, Ninja Turtles are always in the second position after they do their initial attack. No matter where you have them at the start of a fight, they end up in position 2. Which is why they never work with... I should have used Chorus. I should have used Chorus here. That was a mistake. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. If I can get Ninja Turtles in the second position and have them in Dorian's aura, so have like Polaris or Helios or Fafnir, Thea, Jet, pushing Dorian forward. I also want armor penetration artifacts. So the reason why my team won, team on the right, 2 focused on physical damage, 2 focused on critical hits, and Amira counters agility heroes, physical hits. Amira Aiden, 2 tanky versus Ishmael. 2 tanky versus Ishmael. Now, if Ishmael had Nebula maybe behind him, or maybe Jet, maybe Fafnir, there was just too much happening here on this team. There's just too much. Iris, kind of wasted in this comp. Remember, Iris enables damage. She doesn't really do the damage, right? She does her bitey physical attack everybody. She does a little health drain, but her ultimate allows other heroes to do a lot of damage. The plan here is for Iris to do the split soul ultimate and then Ishmael to do a lot of damage to that split soul. The problem is if you make all of Ishmael's attacks miss, because Amira, for like roughly a third of the fight, Amira causes all agility heroes that can critical hit to miss. It just basically cuts all the damage out, right? Then you have a couple of armor artifacts, you have a couple of energy drain, you have some pure damage. Yeah, Iris, it's a good plan, just a mistake. But I was thinking a lot about this team, and I'm going to play with it a little bit more, I think, in the future. But something like, not Surrealist, because he's a guildie. Yeah, something like this. Maybe not Martha. Maybe we do... Maybe Morgan tank. Armor penetration. We don't necessarily need Sebastian here. So let's do, like, Polaris? Or we could just use a tank. Like, we don't have to not use a tank. But I like having Morgan tank here. I wish that my Fafnir was stronger. How about Fox? Fox pushes Dorian back. Astrid Lucas pushes Dorian back. Phobos, Peppy. Peppy doesn't really work that well. Okay. So the plan here, Morgan provides an armor penetration artifact. Ninja Turtles, even Morgan is in Dorian's aura here. I didn't realize that Morgan stood far enough back. Everybody is in Dorian's aura here. Interesting. Now, the thing is this team might be just way too slow, and Amira is going to blow me up here in about 30 seconds. Polaris may be out of place. Fafnir is really weak. Yeah. Dorian versus a group up team. All right, so the team that I attacked into, probably not a good example because the Ninja Turtles group everybody up and Dorian does a good area effect. Double healer here. I don't know. There's something here, guys. There's something here. I don't know what it is, but there's something. So instead of Fafnir, what if we used like Corvus? This might be too far back. This might be too far back. The link doesn't work. Yeah. See, with Dorian's got to be in the middle. Like, he's got to be in the middle. There's something here, guys. There's something here. Can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something here. Okay. One more. Some sage advice. Some sage advice. I could use some advice. How do I make Ninja Turtles and Dorian work? Maybe add a third Undead. Kira. Phobos. Wait, Kira isn't Undead, right? I might just need to level up my Fafnir more. I don't even know if his skills are maxed. They might not be. They might not be. Phobos stands in front of Dorian, though, so... Galahad, would it like having the other team grouped up? True. I wish Arachne stood in a different place. I tried Arachne tank a little bit. She works against some teams, but... It's called a sphincter. Math team is 4K, but I've had good luck with turtles along with Julius, Judge, Isaac, and Nebula. Okay. Facebook player. Facebook player. All right. Okay, so I updated the link. New channel is live. New Raiders only. So Raid Shadow Legends channel. I don't want you to subscribe to the channel unless you play Raid Shadow Legends. All right. People have been asking me for it. I don't want you to subscribe to the channel if you're not a player. If you're not a player, then it'll just give you notifications for no good reason, right? I would appreciate it. Obviously, any sub is helpful. But really, you only need 1,000. And I'll get there. I'll get there organically. No problem. But yeah, new Raiders only. I got a bunch of videos made already, and I've submitted them to the agency. They have to approve the first handful for whatever reason. And then they will go live later today or tomorrow. New Raiders only. Should be fun. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Again, I know that the time change is throwing a lot of people off. Totally get that. Thank you so much for being here, regardless. I really appreciate it. I really do. We're going to have a great time together tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC. Please consider subscribing if you're not already. Like the video, the live stream, if you found it entertaining or educational. Yeah. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.